Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the students who want to study in the USA and are wondering how can they make money to pay for their own needs, to pay for their own necessities and not rely completely on the student loan that they got or completely rely on their parents' money to pay for all their expenses. And if that's you, then this video is for you. I will tell you ways to make money so that you can pay off your monthly expenses and if possible also pay off your tuition fees for each semester. Before I start getting into this video, I would like to inform you that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is my personal experiences and the knowledge that I've got over the past year that I've been in the USA. If you have any questions, you should always reach out to International Students and Scholar Services. They would be the best to provide you accurate answers. And if I'm not wrong, every university has an International Students and Scholar Services department in their university to help all the international students. So let's get into the video. You can earn money by getting a job, maybe part-time or full-time. You can earn money by investing in stocks. There are other ways to make passive income, but these two are your best and your safest bets: getting a job and or investing in stocks. But in this video, I'm specifically going to talk about getting a job. So let me bring this black tray in front of you to make a mind map. As you can see, there are two types of job: part-time job and full-time job. And under those two, you have two more categories: on-campus job and off-campus job. You can work on campus from first semester to the last semester of your academic year. You can work off-campus after your first year in your university as an internship under OPT or CPT status during summer or winter breaks, which is the vacation period when your university will be closed. You can work on-campus full-time job during your winter break, summer break, spring break, and Thanksgiving break. You can work full-time off-campus job during summer break and winter break. You can only work off-campus job under the status of OPT or CPT. In this video, I'm going to specifically talk about on-campus part-time jobs. This video will consist of types of job, where to find it, how and when to apply for jobs, hours allowed to work, how to work maximum hours, and pay rate hours. The types of jobs that you would get on campus for most universities are dining centers, restaurants on campus, libraries, night operations, dorms, technical support for students and teachers, technical support for employees, teaching assistantships, graduate assistantships, and research assistantships. Among all of these, the best job that you can get is a graduate assistantship, a research assistantship, or a teaching assistantship. The second step: where can I find these jobs? The best place to find a job in your university would be the hiring department. Every university has a hiring department. You can just go into the hiring department and ask them, are there jobs available for me? This is my qualification and these are the types of job I'm looking for. The easiest and the quickest job that you can get from any university is working at the dining centers or restaurants on campus. The second way of getting a job, which is recommended by most universities, would be finding a job on their jobs portal. Most universities have a jobs portal on their website itself. You can find it just by typing jobs under the search bar of your university's website. Let me show you how my university's jobs portal looks like. So if you type Illinois State University and go onto the website, here under the search bar just type jobs and you will see there's jobs.illinoisstate.edu, and over here you can go under students or graduate assistantship as per you like. I would just go on students for now and show you the types of jobs available for a student. As you can see, there's a job under the radio station and WGLT department for a student reporter. There's office assistant for Office of Energy Management. There's HR data entry specialist for human resources. As you can see, there's also an option of choosing graduate assistantship. As you can see, there's a GA research assistant position for agriculture summer of 2022 under the agriculture department. If you could scroll down, and you would also see there is graduate assistantship for student development under University of Housing Services. So let me open one of these jobs and show you what it looks like. These are all the information regarding the job. You will also get a general summary of what you will be expected to do, additional information, required qualifications for the job. You will also be told the working hours for that job and the kind of pay rate that you would get. You will also be informed about the proposing start date. You can go down and click on apply now to just apply. So if you click on the apply now button, you will be asked to fill your credentials for that university. So you can apply only if you are a student who's admitted for the university. If you are admitted into the university, you can apply for the jobs even when you have not come to the university. The third best way to find a job, available or not, in your university would be talking to your seniors. They can guide you with what kind of jobs are available in the university and which jobs you're supposed to take or which jobs you should take, because they would have a good insight of what kind of jobs would be best for you based on what your interests are. Hours allowed to work. As an international student, you're allowed to work for 20 hours per week when your college is open and you are taking your classes. But during the break period, when your college is closed and your classes are not running, you're allowed to work for a full-time job, which is 40 hours. My university, on the other hand, allows international students to work only 28 hours during break and vacation periods. So I would suggest you to talk to your university before coming to the conclusion that you will be allowed to work for 40 hours. Most students misunderstand that once they get a job, they would be getting 20 hours to work, but that is far from reality. Most of the jobs that are available on campus as part-time jobs are in shifts. So for example, in the dining center that I was working, I was allotted 3 hours of shift per day. Then I was allowed to work 3 hours another day. Sometimes there are shifts that are only 2.5 hours. Sometimes there are shifts for 4 hours. So you're not going to get exactly 20 hours. You have to pick and choose which shifts you want to pick. During the hiring process, you will be asked how many hours you want to work and which days are you available and how many hours can you work per day. At that point, I would recommend you to talk to your employer and ask them to let you work for 20 hours. So remember guys, you have to pick up shifts to get the maximum 20 hours. But if you got a graduate assistantship, teaching assistantship or a research assistantship, you don't have to worry about that. Some assistantships are partial assistantships. That means you will be allowed to work only 10 hours per week. At that time, you can take 10 hours in dining center or in library or in any other place that is available for you to work. Some graduate assistantship and research assistantships allow you to work for 20 maximum hours, so you will not be allowed to work anywhere else but for the graduate assistantship or teaching research assistantship. There are some assistantships where you will be allowed to work for only 10 hours, so you have to keep in mind of how many hours are you allowed to work even in the assistantship. The best part of getting any kind of assistantship is that you will probably get a tuition fee waiver, maybe partial tuition fee waiver or full tuition fee waiver. My university is a state university, so it gives us full tuition fee waiver. You only have to pay for the mandatory fees, that is, the services provided by the university. For example, gyms, dining centers, gaming centers, or any other services that your university provides for their students. Pay rate per hour. Let me show you this website. I'll put it in the descriptions below. This website will give you the information about minimum wage for each and every state. So this website has the information of minimum wage for all the states. If you scroll down, over here you can see the state name and the minimum wage right next to it and the department name as well. This website has information of all the states, to be honest. Like you can see for Illinois it's $12 I guess. Yep, $12 per hour. This is a minimum wage. So jobs like working at the dining center, restaurants on campus, library or dorms, you will be paid minimum wage. There are other jobs also there which will be paid minimum wage. The pay rate for graduate assistantship, research assistantship or teaching assistantship is way higher than most of the other jobs that are available. The pay rate per hour would be much higher for off-campus job that you would be working as an internship for a company. Let me inform you that most universities pay part-time employees bi-monthly payment. That is, you will be paid on the 15th of every month and the last day of every month. So if it's January, you will be paid on 15th of January and 31st of January. If it is February, you will be paid on 15th of February and 28th of February if it's not a leap year, and 29th if it is a leap year. The one tip I would like to give to all the students who are coming to USA to study for masters or undergraduation and they are willing to work while they are over here, the one tip that I would like to give you is go and talk to your payroll department and ask them about the W-4 form. Lucky me, I was informed by my seniors about it. When I went to the payroll department and asked them about the W-4 form, they informed me that it helps them identify the citizenship of their employees. The treaty says that even though we are non-resident aliens in United States, we will be treated as an American when we are being taxed, which helps to save a lot of money on the federal tax that you will be paying. I'll make another video of how to calculate your taxes. In that video, I will be talking about how to calculate your federal taxes. Federal taxes will be common for all states. The state tax might differ because every state has a different tax rate, income tax rate for their state. So I'll put up a mind map to summarize the video and so that it is easier for you to visualize what we talked about in this video. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you in the next one.